Good morning, everybody. I'm going to share with you something this morning. It was a couple years ago. I was doing this section. I was down at Lamberts, Meadow, where I'll be staying tonight. I met my first bunch of thru hikers: Cur Dog, Disciple, Hook, and Swiss Miss. The following day, I saw Dragon's Tooth camped out at that same spot as yesterday, and I came upon this view in the morning. It was at this very point, this very overlook, that I decided that I wanted to hike the AT. To have an adventure, to be lost in my own thoughts, figure stuff out, and accept myself. This spot looks just as freaking awesome as it did a couple years ago. In fact, it looks pretty darn similar. It's around the same exact time, same hazy fog. Just utterly beautiful. There's no reason for waiting to follow your dreams. You never know if you're going to be able to later in life. A few months later, after deciding I was going to hike the AT, my uncle had an accident, left him paralyzed, and let's just say it sped up my timeline. That's why I'm telling people not to wait. Follow your dreams now. You never know what's going to happen in the future. And here I am, hiking the AT. Anybody can do this. You just have to want it bad enough. Tell you what, it does feel really special hiking this section again as a thru hiker and not just a, a weekend backpacker. Definitely means a lot more to see this beautiful area coming all the way from Georgia. Less than 2 miles away from McAfee Knob. It's gonna be awesome. There's gonna be people up there, so I'm not sure how much I'll be talking. Gonna have some lunch though up there. Alright, here we are, McAfee Knob. It is official. Oh, look at that. Freaking amazing. Does look like rain though. Oh man, there was a couple people up on McAfee Knob when I got there, but not long after I started making lunch and everyone just left. It's up there all alone, and I don't think it's ever happened. It's rarely rare too, because a lot of day hikers just kind of hang out in that area. Wow, that was cool. That was something special. Alright, so Lamberts Meadow in about 6 miles. It'll put me in for about 3:30 today. Well, we're starting to hear thunder. And the skies toward Tinker Cliffs are really getting dark. So, we'll see what happens. Really hope we're not on Tinker Cliffs by the time that thunderstorm comes in, but yeah, when I say we, I'm hiking with buddy Mark from back home. Just randomly saw him. I knew he was going to be in the area. I just wasn't sure what day. But yeah, I saw him on McAfee Knob. He's with a couple of his buddies, so they're thinking about going down to Lamberts Meadow too, which is where I'm staying. But we'll see. They're going to be doing the North Mountain back to Dragon's Tooth. Same loop I did before. Whew. Completely out of water. I'm hoping the creek at Lamberts isn't dried up. And it's hot and humid out here. A little bit of rain, just enough to stay cool right now. And I think the thunderstorm just passed Tinker Cliff, so you kind of still hear the thunder. But it's a good sign. Definitely a good sign. Made it up to Tinker Cliffs. It is raining pretty good though. 1.7 to Lamberts Meadow. Call that home for the day.
Using MacGyver that pack.
I don't know if you guys can see it back there, but that North Mountain Trail is getting hit pretty hard with some severe rain. I'm moseying on down to the camp. I'm hoping it doesn't reach Tinker Cliffs before we get to camp. So I don't know. It's gonna be some pretty heavy rain. Holy cow! Wow, that was close. We need to get to lower elevation because we're on top of the ridge. Yep, that is the heavy rain from North Mountain. Holy crap. Almost to camp, 1.3 miles. Jeez. Alright, all the camp chores are done. Hammock's set up. Had dinner. Lots of dinner, lots of calories. Excellent. And Mark and his gang, they're all EMT, they all work together. But they made a fire, so we're going to enjoy that for a little bit. It's going to be great. What you roasting there? Some darn toughs.
Well done.
Oh, look at that fire. That's awesome.
Uh-oh, that beach now. Oh, dang.
Was it really?
Yep. Yeah.
Jesus. Alright, I had a great night with the guys. It was actually really cool. It's good to talk to people whenever you haven't seen people in like 10 days, but I'll be in town tomorrow, catch up with everybody. Lucky, Kathmandu, Togs, Doormat. The other brother actually got injured, so he's off the trail. I think he tore his meniscus. We'll find out more tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna head to bed and hopefully just have a nice, quiet, relaxing night in the hammock. Good night, everybody. See you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Had a good night, really good night. Looking forward to getting into Daleville in about 9.6 miles and getting some Three Little Pigs barbecue. Look at that fog over there. That's awesome. Wow. That's a good morning view. Jeez. So I wanted to address something because I kind of feel like a jerk about it, and this is a first world problem, believe me. I have so much support with you guys, I can't keep up on that email address responding to people. So what I've been doing, instead of just responding to everybody, you know, people that have been messaging me from, you know, saying, hey, when you get to Northern PA, I'd love to give you trail magic. That's great. That's awesome. I can't wait to look forward to that. And I just can't respond to those emails fast enough. When I'm in town, it seems like I'm always rushed to answer everybody. Instagram messages, YouTube comments, uploading videos, planning where I'm going the next 150 miles, and you know, and trying to recover my muscles and relax in that time and talk to my family and stuff like that. So what I've been doing, and I'm not ignoring you, I read all the emails and all the comments and everything. When I get close to the town you're offering the support from, what I'll do is I'll shoot you a message like 4 or 5 days out, seeing if you're still available and still willing to help out however you wanted. So if you don't hear from me, I got your message, it's just really hard to keep track of everybody and respond. I had a big spreadsheet when I first started, but it never made it to my phone, so I kind of search the closest town that I'm in my Gmail box whenever I have service, and whoever pops up. So you could help me out for responding. Just putting, you know, the name of the town in the subject line would be freaking awesome. And again, I feel like a jerk for not being able to respond to everybody, but I probably get 5 to 10 emails a day. So whenever I get to town, I'll have like 20 emails in my email box waiting. And it's awesome that you guys are willing to offer that much support for me. And I just feel bad about not responding because I'm not like that. Pretty sure that's gonna be Daleville. I think I am staying somewhere down back there, kind of where those power lines are headed. So beautiful. She's a man. That is pretty cool. This is Hay Rock, I believe. I feel like it's gonna topple over at any second. This is pretty neat though. Look at that. Alright, met up with Pilgrim, aka Sonny, right back there. Brought me a cherry Coke. Offered to shuttle me around town, and he brought his boys up. How you boys doing back there?
Hey boys.
Pretty good? Alright. So we're heading back to the parking lot, which is what, about 5 miles down?
About that.
And we'll figure out what we're gonna do after that. Awesome group of people behind me though.
You know, that comes down out of the mountain. And they just dammed it up.
Okay.
To make the dam, the hydroelectric dam. So.
And that supplies water to the basically Roanoke and
Roanoke City for the most part of Botetourt County.
Cool.
Good fishing, a lot of bears.
Good fishing. Nice. Carvin's Cove. All right, I am in Daleville. About to cross over VA 220, and I think Sonny's going to bring me down to some place to resupply, get that taken care of out of the way, and then I think I'm going to go hit up Three Little Pigs for some barbecue and some beer and check into the hotel. It's 12 o'clock now, so I think check-in time is usually like 2, and then I'll get laundry done and we'll see what happens the rest of the day. I think I'm going to stay at the Howard Express, the Howard Johnson Express. The Hojo, as people call it, I guess. Never heard of it. But that's where Togs, Lucky, Catmandu, and Doormat are. So, full breakfast there in the morning. Alright, just went to the Walmart. So he drove me down there. Saved me some money from going to Kroger's. Kroger's is like a little bit of expensive side, right? Okay. Alright, and that Walmart was pretty interesting. Heard all about a guy named John in Alaska that ran dog sleds, and yeah, pretty interesting. But anyway, got 3 days of food. Should get me into Waynesboro, I believe is where I'm headed next. Sonny is nice enough to drive me there, and now he's driving me all the way back to, where am I staying? The Howard Johnson Inn. See if we can check in. It's a little bit after noon, and then I'm going to be heading out with Three Little Pigs for some barbecue. Alright, Three Little Pigs gets my blessing. That burger was delicious. And Sonny is back here, picking me up. About to head back to the hotel. So Sonny, you're telling me you have a pretty interesting hobby, and I saw a part of it in the back, in the trunk. But you want to elaborate on that? Because I think people find it interesting.
I keep bees.
Okay.
Or maybe they keep me. I'm not sure which one, but yeah, I'm a beekeeper. I've been doing that for about, what, boys, 6 or so years? Maybe a little less than that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 3.
No, I've had them for more than that. I'd say 4 or so, maybe.
And bees are just something that just absolutely terrify me. It's like the stuff of my nightmares. So you just like the honey, or what about it?
Yeah, it's the honey and the wax. There's a lot you can do with the wax.
Okay.
Candles or just anything to kind of tinker around. But the big thing's the honey. My wife drinks a lot of tea, and we like the honey in the tea. And there's nothing better than spending all season working my own bees and my own hives and getting my own honey for my wife's tea. So
Now, how often do you get stung?
pretty often.
Quite a bit?
Yeah, because try not to use gloves. You know, I'll put the veil on my face and all that sort of thing, because they love to sting your face if they get a chance. But
oh, jeez.
I usually get stung in the hands, you know, pretty much every time I work the hive. But your body kind of gets used to it. I don't even swell up anymore.
I gotcha.
But anyway.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. We're heading back to the hotel now. Alright, hey everybody. First off, I apologize. My shirt's off. I'm doing laundry. Give me a break. All I'm wearing is rain pants. Second, if you're going to be coming through the area, future thru hikers, go to the Super 8 across the street. Way better than this place. The staff are pretty incompetent and unwilling to work with you. Just had a bad experience with the laundry. Basically, to make a long story short, paid $2 to have the washing machine. Paid $1 for detergent and like a bounce sheet, a dryer sheet. Went back to check my laundry and the washing machine is broke. Just completely broke. My clothes are sitting in really disgusting dirty water. Went to the front desk. They just didn't want to give me $2 to start my laundry over again. Didn't even ask for an extra detergent pod or whatever. But they were just completely unwilling. They said there was an out of order sign. There wasn't. So I went back and I unplugged their machine just so no one else uses it and wastes their money. So I just, after arguing with them, I said, you know what, I'll just go do my laundry in the bathtub, which I did. That's fine. Took it outside, wrung it out, and hopefully the dryer works. It's in the dryer right now. I have no clue. I'm just hoping it works. Luckily, Sonny comes through for me, and he offered to just run my clothes to the dryer at his personal residence, and also before he left, after he dropped me off, he invited me to dinner with his family, which the support out here, I'm telling you, is amazing. It's unlike anything I've ever seen in my entire life. But yeah, go over to the Super 8. Don't stay at the Howard Johnson Express. They said they have free Wi-Fi here too. There's no Wi-Fi at all. So I'm uploading the videos over 4G, which at least there's 4G, or else I'd probably be behind because the next set of days are a 3 and a 4 day stretch. So yeah, Super 8. Anyway, try not to let it bug me. Seriously, I'm just trying to be calm about it. Whatever, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do to change it, so why get mad about it? Who cares? Anyway, I just hope my laundry doesn't give me any issues, because that water was disgusting. Like, literally just sickening. My clothes went out dirtier than they went in. That's what I'm doing for the resupply. It's a 3-day resupply. But, yeah, I have a little bit of extra food just hanging around. I think I'm going to eat the string cheese at least. Maybe the Snickers. The rest of that stuff isn't really that heavy, so I can probably just, throw it in there without noticing the weight. I got these I want to try. Little fruit bars. Apparently it tastes like a slice of blueberry pie. So we'll see how that goes. And, we'll kind of lower this a little bit. But, yeah, I think that's pretty good. Remember, we're doing olive oil, and I got some bananas, and I'm going to eat that whole thing of Pringles later for a snack tonight. Man, that was one phenomenal evening. I had dinner over at Sonny's house. He's amazing. He's an amazing man. Just, Sonny, thank you so much. I know I thanked you 100 times in the car already. But a subscriber inviting me to their house to have dinner with their family. It's amazing. Phenomenal. Anyway, Togs, Lucky, Kathmandu, Doormat. They're heading to, well, now I forget what shelter it is, but it's 25 miles for tomorrow, so we gotta wake up kind of early. Breakfast here starts at 6 o'clock. I don't know if I'm even gonna bother, but it is some extra calories. I might have some oatmeal, go over there, get some coffee at least. So I have gear explosion here. Stuff's almost charged, and then I'm gonna edit this video, and we're gonna call it a night early tonight. Get a good night's sleep. I'm already beat. But, man, I'm stuffed. I'm full. Had some beer over at Sonny's place. And it's a great conversation. Really good. Probably plan a trip with him in the future. Anyway, everybody. Good night. See you in the morning.